Hello and welcome back. We're continuing this beginners series in Greyhack, the 0.9 beta. We are going into episode 2 and we're going to look at setting up the Wi-Fi, getting connected to the internet, taking a look at the setting up bank account and mail, taking a look at the shop, and tackling the first mission. Okay, and we're back. I noticed that the memory usage here is, it's over half that's already used because there's so little memory. So that's a good indicator on, or carrot to get some money and upgrade the hardware. It's very wise to do. So that's what we're going to do. But first we need internet access. And the percentage here is the power of the Wi-Fi, and the higher the power, it's easier to crack. So we want higher power. If you are playing multiplayer, you would also preferably have more cracked that you can swap between. For instance, when you're creating your bank account and email, you'd like to swap Wi-Fi because you wouldn't leave a trace. Wouldn't want to leave a trace, but that's multiplayer. This is single player, so we'll just focus on the one that we actually need, and we have singled out foot. It's the best one. So what do? We then can go into getting started. First steps, and here's the steps on how to get to a network. So if I go here as well, here mom. So here mom, start VLAN 0. What this does, it puts the internet card into monitor mode, which then means that it will show the scan the different Wi-Fi's. So I have a list VLAN 0. Again, my lists. Then we can go to a replay, and that's B. That's here. A replay. Yep. Paste. -E, which is the ESSID you see here. SID. And it's without the brackets. So when I press enter, it will start to receive packets or read packets. As you can see here, ACKS with a good network power, at least 7,000 would be enough. For the low power networks, need at least 20. So we'll just 60. We'll do 12,000. We have time for that. While we wait on that, if you, for instance, are a code, you're interested in programming, coding, you can go into the code editor. You can write your own exploits and stuff, but you can also look up different already available sources. So source code. Here's you can see under the hood what we're actually doing now. And you can make changes to it and modify it, or just read up on it to understand what's going on under the hood. So just know that it's there. Code editor. Yeah. So now the file is saved. Yeah, it's saved on the root where we currently are. So if we then go air crack file dot cap, Key found. Very strong cybersecurity. That's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Connect. Wi-Fi connected to foot. Congratulations, you are now online. First, I wanted to show you again. If we take a look at home and config, there's nothing here. Config, and we'll see what config is soon. Again, go to accounts in the settings. There's nothing. That's because we don't have a mail account or a bank account. So let's do that. Let's set that up. So we'll go into the browser and we'll search in the tree search. We'll search mail, and we'll just take one from the list here. And again, since it's single player, we're limited. If it was multiplayer, it would be loads of different sites, and it could be phishing or dangerous sites even. But Ganzazur, I like that one. Email service, choose username. Hiking. Password. Create account. Oh, okay. Let's see. Just go. Okay, let's do there. Registration. Okay. And if we then go mail, there you go. Yep. This is because I have completed this before, done this before. We can reset the first mission. So let's do this mission now. You should have gotten you as well. So, but let's finish the registration. So we go back again, and then we click research bank. Same thing here. Benizio Isubahup Gizikaturur Ditukesir. Sounds Turkish, I guess. Let's do that one. We hit register and mail address already there. Password again, and remember, as in real life, do not use the same password. Try to differentiate. Little callback to that later in the video here. Create accounts, and that's the account, my bank account. So if I log in, very scarce, very little. Perform transaction. Destination. Okay, so you can actually send money between accounts. So you could potentially hack another account, get into it, log into it, and then perform transaction and send to your account. You could do that, but after the update and the beta 0.9, there's a trace, so the banks or the user can report it, and you can get traced. It can trace back to you. So I advise to not do it as of now, because you have to do a lot more groundwork for it to actually to pull it off. But the way you'd find that information is the same thing that's being said in the mail that we just got. So I need the credentials of this mail. Belongs to Farah Rich Kumoto. The mail client leaves a configuration file on the person's computer with encrypted passwords. You will need that file to crack the password. I'll put a DC, IP address, and he's giving us a useful tool, the decipher tool, and IP address of the victim, of the computer, and the shop. So we'll look into that as well. But config. Going to preferences, accounts, there they are. Remember, differentiate passwords, do not use the same. But here are my accounts that we just created. And there you can easy access. But you won't be able to see this when you're going into another computer. This is just ease of use in your home system. Instead, what you will find then is in the home and the user, the config folder. There they are. So if I open it up, it's the same as the user password. Okay. So this would be, you'd have to crack these to then get the goods. So what we'll do, we'll grab the decipher and we'll save it in our bin folder with the other tools. And to show you how it works, there, and we'll hit decipher, but it says encrypted file. So it's looking for a file that's encrypted. What I like to do is save, and then for instance, if I have a documents folder and a document text, and I call it decipher me. If we open that one up now, decipher me, we have pulled up the victim's mail information. And for instance, also if you do the bank, you save that and you hit it again, and you write decipher me. Can't find it. Why? Because you have to go to the directory it's in. So you have to say cd home there it is. So if we then go again, can't find decipher me. Is it because, yeah, I think you can't have two. Huh. Oh, of course, you have to specify the file extension. Sorry. Here you go. And then multiple users found. And then you select which one you want. And now the CPU speed comes in. Slow, slow, slow. But it will get the job done. But there's an easier way. You can do this, and you can also do another way. So to show that as well, but also just proof of concept, I'll have to check this out. I don't know if it works, but let's try. Can I decipher me text? No. Could I do it? I guess I can. It's weird if you can't, but yeah, you can specify it this way. 100% sure. Yep. Yep. Okay. Two. Same song and dance. So yeah, but to show you another way to decipher as well. There are a lot of good already made, pre-made tools that people have made and programmed and debugged and created for us. So I'll link the GitHub that this is pulled from. And it's an improved decipher. So build code, save binary program. We call this decipher big R. Decipher. Just to have, it could be nice to have the regular one, just to get the text document, if you'd want. So yeah, now I've built and created my own program. Let's see if we can find it there. Decipher, there it is. Decipher. There. It does it in the terminal, which is, in my opinion, a bit better when it comes to, it's a bit faster. Not faster in the sense of GPU, but faster in if you're just, you know, getting it quick and easy. Tackle the first mission here, and we'll go into the shop, have a look at that, and yeah, set us up. Let's start the mission. So when we read the mail, it's telling us you may need some legitimate tools. So I recommend that you look for some shop on the net. And we're going to do that. So we're going to browser. Just with the mail and bank, we just type shop. We just take the first one, best one. It doesn't matter with the name, I just like to see what the names are. Zazilibom. We'll take that one, and I'll like to save that. So start, bookmark it, get it there. And we want from here the nmap. Scan remote IPs to find open ports. we click it, buy, it's free, and we go to our bin and we'll save it and we'll just take the lot. But we'll stop at, actually we'll stop here because we have limited with hard drive space. So we'll just take nmap and the SMTP user list. But here is where you'll get your hardware. So for instance, if we were to upgrade CPUs and graphic cards, more memory and motherboard, different configurations, power supply, and internet cards. And these all will, I think it is on reboot, it will refresh the stock. So yeah, if you're going to buy something now, we don't have money, so we can't, but we have coupons. So we could buy by using coupons, but we won't do that now. We won't do that now. But yeah, okay, that's the shop. Okay, what did we get? We get the SMTP user list and we got the nmap. What is the nmap? Yeah, as it says there. You can see the source code. Scan remote IPs to find open ports. Excuse me. You take the nmap and you take the IP address. And we got the IP address in the mail. We have it here. But also, what is nice to a nice command that is pre-installed is whois. Public IP address provides public information about the IP address, domain name, and information about the network administrator. So we'll go whois. Okay. That's the administrator. And then we go nmap. Because what do we want? We want the credentials of the email of Farah Rinsi Komto. Okay. And what we're doing now with the nmap. Again, nmap public IP, the one we found or got from the shop. We are looking for open ports to conduct an attack. What we could do here is, or we can't use the, I won't use the hack shop, which is called, because we haven't in theory unlocked it yet. So we'll do it another way. And we'll utilize that we know both the username and the administrator. How is that we are going to click the create new mail, the pen icon, and then login issues. And then we're going to let's see. Now it's nice to, I made this temp notepad. It's nice in circumstances like this when you need to have multiple information handy or ready. So it's good practice to just have a notepad open that you can save. You have to decipher me, and yeah. So yeah, new mail login issues username. Click the username, and then you paste the last name of the victim, and then you're sending it to network administrator that you got from who is public IP and who is pre-installed on your computer. To that mail, send. That's our key in. But what we're now going to do is gaining access to this person's computer, and we shouldn't do that from our own, or we don't technically own this internet, or we just have our guest here, but we shouldn't be doing it from our home system. But we have no other way of doing it, so we'll just continue on. But just know that from in the future, we'll look into the next episode, I think, ways to get around that. But what we're going to do now is SSH. And since we know the username, we also know the password and we know the IP and we know the port, we'll gain direct access to this person's computer. So by going SSH varkey sorry, it's not that IP, it's the one that we have. It's the public IP that we need. We need the public IP. So there, we're in. There's the config, cd home rini konto config. There's what we need. Right? File explorer.exe config mail. This is what we need. Or you know, let's do decipher. There, it will do its thing while we do everything else. Close that down, let that do its job. Okay, but we also would like to go all the way back because we want to get rid of this. We can actually get rid of it. Okay. I didn't think I could. I thought I needed root, but it seems like it was okay. I shouldn't have deleted that first one, only the last one there. The shell obtained is the one you want to delete. Shell obtained, because if you let the disconnect and the connection stand, it looks like a regular session for someone using it. But yeah, we can close the file explorer down. We can check the terminal. And you can just type whatever you want, like That's the answer. Because also your password is, but it doesn't matter. The only thing is that you need the answer. So yeah, this. So essentially, that IP very well. If you want to work, visit this web. That IP and this IP, it's the same. It's the same. But here now, what we want to do is exit. What we can do is go back quickly to our system log, connection closed. So what we want is shell obtained, delete that, and delete connection closed, and keep the connection established. At least that's how I have understood it. And just because then it will say connection lost, or yeah, the one that we also deleted now. So yeah, exit. You're clear. You're good. You're good. And just to show quickly here, if we then go first on this IP that we got originally, here, and also this, it's the same. In a hack shop, there's usually jobs available, tools and jobs. That was episode 2. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for episode 3, where we will take a look at the hack shop and do more missions.